person here. Doesn't get it. Still should. I don't know why it's doing that. Hi, hello everyone. I mean, it's taking so long to set all this up. I've been starting and unstarting and rewriting and everything. But now we're here. I have my computer to check how the thing is going and also reply to comments so that I can see, since I'm using my phone to record this. Okay. Okay. No, this one is supposed to go live. So yeah, today I saw this video 2 days ago. At that time it had like 1,000 views. Now it has over 30,000 views. And I said, why not? I enjoyed this video, and if you watch it, you see my comments everywhere, replying to people's questions and maybe just having conversations with people. And I said, why not? I said, why not just make a commentary video? And here we are. Hopefully this goes well. And wait a second. Yeah. It looks like I don't have faith. Sorry for you. I'm sure I have my head. I think we can start now. Just wait for this ad to do, and yeah, everything is good. Okay. So yeah, it looks good. Let's start. Yeah, I can see here. Okay.
The breeze is saying this is not the time to
That's what my breeze is saying.
Let me tell you why.
My breeze is saying leave now. Leave. If someone else does not want to JAPA, that's their to stay a bit. But would I change my mind? No. I'm still going to go.
Name one person that is a billionaire that is based off of the West Nigeria, top of your head.
You know, we had this conversation earlier today about this. Watch the video when we reach that. Okay.
None.
Home is what I make it to be. I could be at home even in the desert.
I'm just here physically, but mentally I've checked it out and out. I wish pancake and just
Why don't I have this type of spirit to Japan? Choose I don't.
You don't know what relationship is.
Yeah, that's so funny. It's hilarious. Yeah, I know. I was saying, why only 2 women? It's kind of, but okay, one-sided a bit.
Kindly step forward if you agree with the prompt. I have considered migrating before.
yeah. Why wouldn't I want to migrate? There's always an opportunity to express and experience other life. I have experienced in other places you've not been. I've been in Nigeria all my life, lived in Nigeria. How can I go and live somewhere else, have experience there? If it's good, if it's bad, let me just experience it.
Exactly my point. How would I spend 3 decades of my life in one place, one same country, and I'm still screaming up pepper?
For me, yeah, I just like good governance. I like good government. And I think over there, it is easy. Like, when there is law, I think there is law there. And I want a place where I will know that I will be safe. If anything happens to me, I can easily run to the government and they'll come to my aid. Over here, I do not think it's the same. If something happens, I cannot easily go to the police and get them some of my problems. Please, I don't want that.
I just want
to say something about that, about the law thing. I feel that's very true. There's so many, where if you have this particular issue, you know where to go to, and in like a few minutes, a few hours, or a few days, your issue is settled. But I think one thing we may have that will not really have us like self-justice for this commentary is the fact that we were not really adults when we were in Nigeria. You can't really say how things were going there. Yeah, like if we have experience there and how it is now. If it's kind of, that's one thing we don't know. But from what I've seen and for what I saw in Nigeria, I feel it's easier, not even only the citizens, it's easier for everyone in general, for all those
Want to live Nigeria in search of a better life. The fact that you think that that's where your success is tied to, or that's where your peace of mind is tied to, doesn't sit well with me. I mean, how do you say that where they're like gun laws, where people are being stabbed almost every day, and you say it's safe? Lagos.
One person said something like that too. That one other day I was like, okay.
Is safer than some of these cities that you're talking about.
You can be stabbed and then you will get justice. You know that.
Thank
After
you.
you're dead.
You will be there and there will be no justice.
You know the difference in Nigeria? The difference in Nigeria is that even the security agencies, they are a threat to your own life, not to talk about ordinary citizens.
Have you had an issue and then you had to report to the police and the police is asking you, what were you doing there? How did you get there? You brought that onto yourself because you were there. I like to use personal experience. Some years ago, I was assaulted. I walked into a police station and then the police woman is telling me, what was I doing there? I still look at that day and I really want whoever assaulted me not to get away with it.
There are like pros and cons to.
Let me just say something. That the police thing, the police here is not the best, honestly. It's not like if you
You're not like Superman, obviously.
yeah, there's still a lot of problems with the police force. But I feel for something like that, getting assaulted, she would have been able to get justice at least. Not just discard the thing like nothing happened.
Blaming.
Yeah, I'm blaming her. She may have been at fault, but I don't feel it's totally her fault. It's like that balance.
Both sides. I think the reason why I considered at some points, I think I was just tired of my immediate environment. It's not because there's like a better life waiting for me somewhere else. As Nigerians, we've been able to, whether we like it or not, create that better life for ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
NEPA might not give you 24 hours lights, but you are giving yourself. You buy a generator, you augment. I think I just got tired of this case, and I think
That is expensive.
Yeah, I think if you're I don't know, do they pay taxes? They pay taxes in Nigeria now. Or didn't they?
I don't know.
If you are from a country, I believe the government is there for it's supposed to be there for everybody. They're not there to just collect money or be there for like government's sake. Therefore, we have leaders. They're supposed to put their effort. That's why they are there. You vote them in so that they can take care of the people's needs and everything.
Yeah. Like what he's saying is like, like everybody's supposed to have air. Everybody's supposed to have oxygen. But what he's saying is, because I don't have oxygen, I can just, go and purchase
those
oxygen.
basic things.
But it's like
Those
everybody's
basic
supposed
things,
to have it.
they are supposed to take care of it so that that's how the economy grows. When everybody in the country is taken care of, then the economy is going to grow, because when people feel safe, people feel secure, people feel like they have people, like the government cares about them, then they're obviously going to put in their best effort. Now we see things like so many things happening in Nigeria. There's like scamming, what they call them, 419 people that are coming up, because I feel a lot of them are not doing that because they want to. It's like they are put in a tight spot. What do you want them to do? They're not being taken care of, so they're going to have to try and survive, do what they have to do to survive. But if all those things are taken care of, the basic things, then look for more reputable things to do. I think so. Yeah.
it was during COVID, I was considering. But I like Nigeria so much.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
Welcome. What have you not considered? Did you consider passports?
Basically, migrate and become with immigrants, basically. You lose your hierarchy, lose your social capital, and all of you are just immigrants again. And you are toiling away for years. And you give birth to kids, so I can understand from that for your kids. But basically, you as an individual just becomes liberal,
For me, I support that as well, because if you give me my space, I will go to JAPA. But I don't believe in this situation where you say, okay, you went to your friend's house and you saw a shirt he likes, you take his shirt, wear it, and start posting the shirts. Yes, and that's what I feel about Japan. I would love to, but the truth is, my home is my home. So, in as much as I would like to go for vacation,
That analogy, sorry, it didn't make any sense. It was no offense, but it really didn't make any sense. Like he went off and came back, but like it didn't make.
Because you can have a reason, but just that one, that's the thing. I didn't even understand what you were saying. But okay.
I would like to go to experience other type of lifestyles. I must always come back here as my default position and situation.
You said this right, because you are just gonna be like a glorified refugee outside.
So that five quarter.
Yeah, exactly.
What would you say about being a glorified refugee in your home base?
Yeah, exactly. Why you're a refugee?
Exactly. It's like that other guy, this one, the bald one. He said something about what did he say? You come and you be a laborer. Are you not also a laborer in Nigeria?
You work everywhere in every country. You're supposed to work to feed yourself.
Yes, obviously when you're moving somewhere else.
The
At first you would have maybe a year of struggles. But what is a year of struggles to years of better living? It's like if you stay where you are and you're suffering, rather than you move, suffer small, and then enjoy.
Yeah. The thing is, about that struggling something, I read the comment, and because I really wanted to see what people had to say. I read the comment when someone was saying, in places in the north, maybe all this Sokoto, Jigawa places, there are still people that are trying, even in Kaduna, not even too far from Nigeria, from Abuja, people are. There's a lot of tribalism in Nigeria, and that makes some tribes feel less than the other, and all those kind of things. When you're struggling in your own country, trying to make things work out for yourself, and you have to do things that you don't want to do here, nobody's going to lie and say you just come. I feel that's what a lot of people believe, and they come here and they start complaining. You believe that when you just come to Canada, when you come to the US, you're set to they'll put red carpet for you. You walk down the street.
That's really unrealistic, and anybody that's thinking that should wash their head, because obviously anywhere you go, you have to find your place, and finding your place in somewhere is never easy.
Yeah. So a lot of people are moving because not even because we don't like Nigeria. Me, I like Nigeria. I'm not going to lie to you. I like the weather, of course. I like the culture.
Blankets, cold is finishing.
I like the culture, tradition, everything. But the instability of the economy is not good for anybody's mental health. Like it's not nice.
And like you'll be in school in Nigeria. You're in school. Your 4 years, you're staying in school.
Yeah, even somebody in the comments was like, they graduated 5 years ago and they still haven't found job.
And you just know that after you go and start looking, begging, going, pleading, looking for who you know, who knows who, to get you a job.
Even after that, I'm seeing people. There was this story I heard just recently of someone we know that the person, he got a very high score in JAPA, I think 290 something, and they say he has to pay over 2 million naira to enter medical school. For what? Like, if assuming the person not pass, I would say okay, maybe that's why. When the person
million is not even school fees.
It's not just to get admission. I say, what kind of rubbish is that? That doesn't make sense in any way. Your own country, see, doesn't make sense.
In your own house.
Okay, it's true. It's glorified refugee, but not really. Do you know why? There's the fact of you being born here. That's just the only unique thing.
Okay, the fact that you're not having any immigrants.
No, it's not like it's a benefit per se. Or let's put it this way. Sorry, let's put it this way. Let's say it's not a benefit for now, based on the fact that yes, it's not really a progressive perspective. But let me guarantee you, I'm going to guarantee this: 2024, 2025, a lot of people are going to come back. Do you know why? Because Afrobeat is already letting people understand. Netflix is here, Prime is here. A lot of these channels are here because they are beginning to realize that there's something they've been missing out on. Yes, profits, capitalism, but the truth is, at the end of the day, we are going to actually capitalize to export our culture.
Do you know a lot of actresses that are now abroad and then I mean, the other time I had right.
Okay.
covering it. Come. So should I leave this thing? Should I leave this? Or should I continue playing it?
It's not your video. I mean, your
I
life.
agree with the prompt. There is no place like home.
Before this starts, I'm going to say that's very true. 100%.
My Naija, there is no place like Nigeria. I can say it anywhere in the world.
Basically, I feel like we complain about no security here, but over outside, people are those Palestinian guys are you guys see what is happening. Even US, you guys see black people if they are inside their vehicle. I don't think they are actually safe even if they are inside their vehicle. Police people can stop them, tell them to put their hand on the and still kill them.
But I think about America. You know,
No, I'm not.
It's true because they're immigrants, which is true. Yeah. But for me, I'm more scared of the way the world is going to. There's something Elon Musk said, and he said, if we are trying to globalize, we need to have pockets of different types of cultures that still exist. Because once everything is in one culture and the idea doesn't really work out, what are you going to fall back on? Do you understand? So for us being Nigerians, if, for example, everybody is running abroad, who's going to? That's the question. Somebody has to play that dirty game. That's the truth. So that's where I see it from. So they have to.
There's no dirty game.
That's why it is. That is because we're trying to translate our comforts from a certain state to another state. It's going to take a bit of ruckles and rumble for you to do that transition. So it's not going to be easy for, let's say, the first generation. But I don't want to guarantee anything because Nigeria is a very funny place. But at least our kids or grandkids will probably start seeing the benefits of the previous generations' sacrifice of staying behind.
But I don't look at it like behind.
We need to have pockets of different types of
actually safe even if they are inside their vehicle.
It's that police thing. That thing, I think the thing is, JAPA, when people say JAPA, I think they only think of America. Because here in Canada, that has never happened. As that thing happened to George Floyd.
Police brutality.
Yeah. Maybe it has happened, but I've never heard of it. It's not even a topic here. Maybe it might be in other countries, and I feel not even everywhere in Canada, in America rather, that thing happens. So using only that perspective or that notion, it's not enough to judge a whole country or a whole the whole other countries in the West. If I would say
even all these things like that guy earlier in this thing mentioned stabbing. Yes, there's stabbing in Canada. They stab it in Nigeria. They stab there's killing.
Even
there are murderers everywhere. There are bad people everywhere. I don't know. Except if the country is like high, it's like the rate is too high. It's a risk. But if it's like just every once in a while you hear, oh, this person killed somebody. That happens everywhere. That one it has more to do with like personal safety consciousness than even it's like, okay, this place you check what is the risks, what are the risks here? Can I come here? Do I have a family? Can I this thing? What are people saying about it? It's more
even that thing this other guy was saying about people who is going to hold the culture. I 100% believe a lot of people actually want to go back to Nigeria. It's not like everybody that comes here likes the place. It's just some people have no choice. Some people, they are choosing the better alternative. Because I've talked to a couple of people, maybe even more, that want to go back to Nigeria. But when I came 2022, and I came when dollar was 350. How can dollar be over 1,000 naira now in just a year or something like that? The valuation is something else. It's crazy. So when you see that kind of thing, it's like, maybe I need to stay a bit more and see, as long as the economy is okay. And that's where the question is.
Yeah, most everybody, even me that's saying I don't see myself going back. If the rates, if the economy is good, I will go. I'll go.
Yeah. But the thing is, people are like, why don't you come back and help the economy? This thing is not a one-person job. It's not even, I'm going to say it's not even just a one-generation job, because if it has affected the older people, some of these other people, their children are going to be thinking the same way. Like, let me say, for example,
this started from 1960.
Yeah. Even
before 1960, but let's say 1960. it won't take 2 years. Like this guy said 2024, 2025. It's not, that's unrealistic.
Yeah.
And then in the meantime, you can't say somebody will come and be hungry and be like no future, no hope,
and be appreciating culture. What culture are we going to appreciate when people are like? I don't understand that kind of. I get what he's saying, but human instinct, like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. The first thing is what the physical things you need to, your physiological things that you need to survive before you think about community, before you think about safety. After it's safety, then that's when you not think of community and friendship and all those kind of things. Those ones are before you need to survive before you can appreciate all those things. Even in Japan, that thing about, I think why they're very nice place. It started from one certain generation. They had to, I think, I don't know if they enforced it or something like that. I watched this documentary very long ago. But now a lot of them are kind and they're very respectful. The first generation would have to make that effort and that discipline themselves to change. The second generation will learn from the generation that started it. The third generation, it's this is standard, this is a staple, this is how life is, and then they continue that. It doesn't happen in just one generation.
And then also, we keep saying, oh, this place is going to change, like, oh, Nigeria, 2024, blah, blah, blah. But even the generation now, there's not much hope. Like yes, online we're all social justice warriors, but when you interact with these people, it's like all of us are the same.
Yeah.
All of us are little tinibus. Because like there's no change. It's like it's the same. We're all still cutting corners, jumping up and down, doing all this thing. It's just that our own is we're pretending to be, I don't know. Not that we're pretending, but there's a lot more people that are okay, let's move forward, move forward. But the majority is move forward in mouth but not in action. We're still action backwards, talk forward, and we have to be two of them to even think that we can move forward.
Police people can stop them, tell them to put their hand on the and still kill them.
We're talking about America.
No, I'm not.
It's true because they're immigrants, which is true. But for me, I'm more scared of the way the world is going to. There's something Elon Musk said, and he said, if we are trying to globalize, we need to have pockets of different types of cultures that still exist. Because once everything is within one culture and the idea doesn't really work out, what are you going to fall back on? Do you understand? So for us being Nigerians, if, for example, everybody is running abroad, who's going to hold the culture for Nigeria? That's the question. Somebody has to play that dirty game. That's the truth. So that's where I see it from. So they have to.
There's no dirty game.
It is. That's why it is. Because we're trying to translate our comforts from a certain state.
Culture is not dependent on location. I'm Nigerian. I was born Nigerian. I was raised Nigerian. I would die Nigerian. It's not dependent on, oh, I moved to Canada. Oh, I went to Switzerland. If you can be I lived in Abuja till I was 16. I cannot speak Igbo. That is, the culture is not in me again. So it's not about, oh, you're staying in Nigeria, oh, you're in Canada. If you decide to maintain your culture and pass it on, you would pass on your culture.
Yeah.
If you decide to forget about it, then you will forget about it.
Even a lot of people I've seen in school, their culture, because you know how it is in Nigeria that, oh, if you're born, like I'm born, my dad is from Imo State, so I'm Imo. I'm from Imo rather. But the thing is, when I talk to a lot of Nigerians in the university, a lot of people can't really connect with wherever their dad is from or wherever they are from, their state. What they connect with is, oh, I was living in Abuja, so this is how life is in Abuja. We call ourselves, there's Lagos people, there's Abuja people, there's Port Harcourt people, there's Jos people, there's Calabar people, all this kind of. So it's more like where you were born and you grew up. That's even where we relate to more than wherever our dad was from. So,
and then also, in that sense, it's like same like what I was saying about carrying culture is dependent on you. If the cultures and traditions of where we were from were passed down to us, even as we live in Abuja, in Lagos, then we would carry that culture. But it wasn't passed down to us, so we won't carry that culture. So it's honestly just a personal decision to, okay, this is my culture, I would learn about my culture and I'll pass my culture down. It's not about, oh, I'm in Canada now, my culture is gone. It's not possible.
Yeah, you can't
There's the
you can't-
internet.
no.
You check YouTube, this thing, call acts, like
Even as long as I was born in Nigeria, that Nigeria in me can never really. It can't 100% live. I might not know how Nigeria is now, but I still have like a Nigerian spirit in me.
Nigerian perspective,
Personality,
outlook, everything. Obviously, my personality would be a combination of where I am and where I'm from, but the base is that I'm Nigerian forever.
Based on that state, it's going to take a bit of ruckles and rumble for you to do that transition. So it's not going to be easy for, let's say, the first generation. But I don't want to guarantee anything because Nigeria is a very funny place. But at least our kids or grandkids will probably start seeing the benefits of the previous generation's sacrifice of staying behind.
But I don't look at it like behind or
no, behind doesn't have to be a bad thing. See Nyash, Nyash. In sense of that, thank you very much. But that's also a very good thing. We like front to have back, so
For me, I think there's no place like home. Basically, it's just the freedom that comes with being in your own space. Yeah, it might seem like there's like a lot of negativity.
His name is actually Dada. That's so hilarious. I was thinking it because I saw the conversation Dada said. I was like, why did they call him Dada? Is that nice? I thought his name is actually Dada.
But if you look within, so there's a lot of like positive things that you can do. Just there's a lot of leverage too if you have the right connect. Like you want me to JAPA, there's already like an offer for me to direct 10 movies or direct like 20 commercials. Just come and take that role. Why not? I'm going to be a king there, but like I'm going there.
You see, this is the kind of person. Of course, what would you do if somebody is having something substantial that you have to be in Nigeria? Why would you not go and be going and be? I feel he should stay.
Yeah, because like the film industry is booming right now.
Yeah.
So he's somebody that doesn't need to move.
As I'm here, 90% of the movies I watch are Nigerian movies because those are the ones that are interesting to me. All these other ones I can sleep off. I watch it. It's like,
I can't even myself here. Let's other movies.
We have movie nights sometimes in the week, like most
then like I feel like anybody in his like career field would go there, would like JAPA to study. Then probably come back.
Yeah. Even here and go to maybe places like there was this time we went to the beach and there was countdown playing and you see all these people that you don't even know where they are from, like white, Asian, Latino, Latina, everybody was dancing to the thing and everybody knew it's like Nigerian music and Nigerian media is actually booming. Yeah, why not?
Please, we have a name. My name is I'm such a fake.
It's not start late.
That's why I laugh.
Okay.
Any ISO, shorter speed again, no, that can work. It's like going back secondary school to go and learn the subjects because you're in a different location. I think it's just about mindset for me.
You cannot come and slap me and go scot free in my father's house.
Depends on who slap you.
If na soldier slap you for your father's house, nobody slap you, okay. But not my father's house.
No, you know, that's what we have.
I think that there's one thing that is missing in a lot of these foreign spaces is the community that exists in Nigeria. Growing up, we know that you knew everybody on your street.
Yeah.
You were friends with every like kid on your street.
Yeah, actually.
And that's what we grew up with. There's no stranger around. But outside Nigeria, there's nothing like that. Even your friend, they avoid you because he has bills to pay.
So I think that an immigrant that stayed like for a long time or
Even
for a
long
short
time,
period.
you can't compare like the community that you don't have to stay a long time in Nigeria before you know everybody on your street.
That community thing is true. A lot of other people are kind of reserved. But the thing is, here, how you get a community, honestly, is with Nigerians. In Nigeria, here, most times the Yoruba, Igbo, Hausa, all those things are stripped up. When you say I'm Nigerian, but like brothers and stuff.
Yeah, because like the thing is, in Nigeria, you have to find a common factor. You're like, oh, maybe we go to the same school. But like here, it's like, because we are all in a new space, it's like, oh, you're Nigerian, I'm Nigerian, we're friends. Immediately.
Yeah.
Like just one person just comes up and says, oh, are you Nigerian? And we're friends and we have exchanged numbers. I feel like it's actually easier. For me personally, it has been easier to. Right now, I don't really have that community because I'm not trying to. I don't know. I'm just in my house. But it's easier. I think just see a black person on the road and be like, are you Nigerian? Yes. And both of you are friends. And it's as simple as that.
Yeah. It may also be because Nigeria, where we were staying, was kind of reserved. And
The place we were staying, nobody was outside on the street.
Yeah, it was an estate, and there were
You walk
different
around the
kinds of
estate
people.
and maybe like gatemen were the only people outside, but you wouldn't see.
You only maybe see people walking around or having like doing their daily.
But even people walking
walk
around
and
safe,
all that.
it's not like people you can approach, like older people
or these Chinese people.
Did they walk around?
Yes, nice to see them walking around.
Never seen them walk
I
around.
always see them walking around. Yeah.
But let's continue before this one turns to lecture.
Actually, yeah.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
This is exercise. I'm standing for
Home is what I make it to be.
Exactly.
I could be at home,
Period.
even in the desert. In as much as I have the people that I want around me and the environment that I want right there. That is home
Preach.
to me. For me, I think anywhere I'm happy, anywhere I'm making money, anywhere I have the people that genuinely love me, that's my home. Yeah. Like right now, I'm not from Lagos, but I'm in Lagos State. So I do not care if it's here or abroad, wherever I am happy. And I think that I'm going to be happy over there. So yes, I like it there.
Personally, for me, I think home is relative and it's not static. Lagos can be home today, and tomorrow your home is London. Wherever you find yourself, that's home. You always try to build, it is what you build for yourself, what you create for yourself, that's what home is. Palestine is home to some people, and every day they are getting bombed. So what do they have to resort to? So those who are not there and who have made other places their home, the ones who are in the UK, who are in the USA, they are fine.
They're happy.
At home, my village, you can't go there.
That's what I want to say.
So,
most of us here are not from Lagos, but we're here. We don't have ransom.
Right now, I think we need to smell the atmosphere, the breeze. The breeze is saying, this is not the time to jump.
Is this guy okay?
That's what my breeze is saying.
Let me tell
I was like, what's this say? What's the breeze? Which breeze? My thing with this guy is he says the most off point thing. It's like he just skips the topic and he just like zones out and comes back.
He can say his own, maybe he doesn't feel it. Oh, like the breeze. What do you feel the breeze?
let me tell you.
My breeze is saying, leave now. Leave. My breeze is saying, leave now.
Let me explain why. Sorry, question. Maybe because when I was growing up, I was watching some movies. A lot of the movies are voids. Whether it's subconscious, whether it's planned, they say when the world gets to a point where it's now going to be in a state of focus, or let's say when there's third world war, or when the world is getting close to its end, the last place everybody's going to run to is the first place. And what's the first place? Africa. And in Africa, West Africa is a significant section in Africa that has a very ancient story to this whole concept.
How do you know the world is ending now?
I'm not saying now.
What if you end in the next 100 years?
Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying.
Bad governance is a major factor influencing the rise of migration.
100%. I don't know what to
To be very honest, I love to live in the now, right? Let's all put ourselves
How can you
in
not
this
come and
box.
sit down?
Are you happy?
Because they don't say bad government is the only. It's
The major.
Yeah.
Which it is. Bad government is the major problem.
With the government.
I'm not. Can I ask you a question? Are you really happy in this country? Yeah.
This guy is so funny.
Not. And I want to leave.
So if you have the opportunity to JAPA in this present situation, what will you do?
I don't go. I think and I feel, and from the experience of my friends that are over there, from what they've told me, from what they're experiencing so far, I do really think that life over there is better than this place. And for any means, I want to go and experience that life.
A working Nigeria would probably be the best place to live.
Oh yes,
Honestly,
if it was working.
Yes. Yeah,
100%.
100%.
Yeah, it's not working. It's not
I don't
working
think
for
it's only
me.
government though, but I mean,
It's
when we talk
majorly
about
governance.
we are part of it.
The people are the
As a
government.
people, yeah.
As much as we're part of it,
And people in
are
government
both.
are like reflections of ourselves. It's just us picking the best of. So if we're all criminals, we just chose the best criminal.
The Nigerian government.
That thing is kind of true, but not also true because some of these people are not even picked. They put themselves there.
I think you know what happened was when the people had the power, we didn't. No, I don't think we ever had the power. I think there was some books I was reading and like this thing I was watching. I think what happened was when colonial people left, they picked people and gave them. Yeah, they picked these people and put them in power, and then from there they have just been picking. People have just been picking. People like the masses. Huh? I don't know. It's like I've read a series of these Biafran wars and like documentaries, and from what everything I'm gathering is like we didn't vote anybody. They just select, and then they'll just make this person
and make
popular
us believe that
and
we
make us
have the
believe
power
that
to like we're the ones that did it.
But I don't think we have really ever actually had the power in Nigeria as in democracy, power of democracy. Democracy is really in the name only. We've never really experienced a democratic society.
Yeah, and also I just forgot what I wanted to say. What did I want to say? That thing that you said is also kind of it doesn't mean that all the people in Nigeria are righteous because some of the things that are happening is not only the government, the people themselves. Like when we see all these inflation things, people are putting 300% increase on whatever thing is happening, and they call it the name of inflation. All those things are there too, but I still don't believe that it's the people that put some presidents in the seats that they are in now.
So side eye.
It's a joke. So everybody just wants to get us off this.
I know they are.
It's me. I want to leave. I want to leave. Bad government is the reason why I want to leave.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
They want to disagree.
I know foreigners who have come to Nigeria to say they left their entire family behind because they felt Nigeria was a very amazing place that changed their life forever.
In percentage.
Sorry.
This is bad governance. What does that have to do? But it can be the environment, the weather. It could be the people. It doesn't even.
It could be that like lots of Chinese people that come to Nigeria because they have construction companies.
Yeah, they're making
and they are coming
millions.
It's not because of any government.
Because the government might even be helping them.
That which good how you come to Nigeria because of government? Are you okay?
There are so many reasons to go to Nigeria, but government is not one of them. Unless you're doing a
Except
documentary about the
or like you're in partnership with like you too. Corruption is in your body, so you're in partnership with those people. Maybe that is
if not, it's not.
But you can't still say you came because of good government. Are you delusional?
That everything is working. The government is making everything work.
Even these people that disagree. I've watched a little bit of this video like the beginning, but I've not watched this part. What do they even want to say? Like what is the thing they are even disagree?
Yeah, what they want to say that.
Wait. No, okay. Let's leave that part for people.
Because they are benefiting of the bad government.
And that is why I want to go to where I tell you that guy is actually like
he's actually
smart.
He's annoying me, but no, it's making sense.
Practically
You get what I'm saying
back
now?
from benefiting.
I want to go to where I'm going to benefit as well. They came here because they know that this place is beneficial to them. So I want to go there too because I know it's
But this is
beneficial
the
for me over
question.
there.
Let's reason it because in this Nigeria, the same group of Nigerians, whether it's in North, South, and Co, some benefit heavily from this same country, and some don't. Do you understand?
I don't.
So
Desperate animal.
Honestly,
I feel her deep within my soul.
This girl is very funny. She has made up her mind. Any small opportunity, even if it's a crack in the wall, she has
Please
gone.
send her destiny helper. Let somebody give her tickets.
She's looking at this guy. She's like, just be talking.
From the government,
no, I don't do that. I don't believe if you benefit from the government before you can actually benefit from Nigeria.
Most migrants suffer.
That's what he say. He doesn't believe you can. You don't.
I think that guy, he's really, I don't really know if he's not understood any question because he has not given a straightforward answer since he started. He's just been going from pillar to post, talking breeze and things that are not even making any sense. Like his orange suit and everything.
So stories are sugar coated.
Well, but that's actually true. That's true.
Yeah, people will come and tell you, oh, they came to Canada and they started working and they bought a house and they bought a car, but they won't tell you, oh, I worked in McDonald's, I worked in Subway, I cleaned toilets for like a year. I was not really doing okay. They just tell you, oh, this, this is what happened to me, this is what happened to me, and now I'm good. But yes, a lot of the times.
But the thing is, who even wants to hear that? Some people, if they don't want to hear that, they just want to hear what they already believe, that this place is perfect. The same thing, some other people always say, I'll see some videos where people are just like, this place is terrible, everything is bad, everything is wrong, everything, they will just make you suffer, you're like, what somebody said, you're a refugee,
and then there's always two sides.
It's so
to every
polarized,
story.
yeah.
And it's like, you listen to the good and the bad and see your own, for you personally, what are the pros and cons. If the cons outweigh the pros, I stay in Nigeria.
Yeah.
If the pros
that's the thing. Those people that not be saying this place is bad, please go back to Nigeria. You will not go back. So what are you doing here?
It's very, very
what
wicked.
Are you doing here?
Wicked people that they will come here and they will settle and establish their life.
Are you waiting for visa to go back to Nigeria?
And they will come and be opening their smelly mouths and be saying, oh, this place is terrible. Nobody should come here. Blah 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 blah. Just saying nonsense. Yeah. But you see them, they're driving 2023 car, 2024 car safe that not come out. Their house, if you enter their house, you'll be doing, oh my god, and they're saying this place is terrible, don't come here. That's the thing. Nonsense people.
Because on the news, same thing the people on the news do. Negativity is what drives traffic. You will not. People don't want to. Don't think people don't want to hear the good.
Yeah,
because it's not very amusing. It's the bad things. You're like, huh? And you have some reaction to it. So that's what they be posting. How bad?
If you're doing YouTube video now, you say, oh, 7 things I like about Canada. Boring.
Like
17 I hate about Canada. 17
or a video. How the police almost killed me. Here. People want to watch that.
Watch that video, and that's why people are saying no, that's it. Yes, obviously people have negative experiences. Yeah. But as the success stories are also sugar coated, a lot of
the negative stories are exaggerated. Yeah. What was the question?
Wow.
I don't think it's a migrant thing, but I think everybody like to make it look as if they are successful.
Look who we have here.
Well, I think everybody's literally pretending. I mean, most people, even people here, they are sugarcoating their success as well. So I do not even think there is anything wrong with sugarcoating your success over there. Fake it till you make it, my dear. I really don't know.
My fiance is from Miami, right?
Not exactly. I'm not like totally for that, but then in Nigeria too, a lot of people. Yeah, when I see online, a lot of influencers, I believe a lot of them are making a lot of money, but still, it's still kind of.
A lot of them, the life they are showing you. Nigeria, is that not our normal?
Yeah, it's like
the
a culture in Nigeria to show
not the life we have, like a lot of people have.
Yeah, to show you have the biggest car, the nicest clothes. You went to how many countries have you gone to your life?
And it's like if you have that culture when you're in Nigeria and broke, when you now come here and you get some money, you are even as you know your butt you return.
Yeah,
your especially butt when you can't afford it.
Especially when in Nigeria. I remember when I was telling people that I'm coming to Canada. You see, oh, congratulations! It's almost won a trophy for coming abroad. So when they hear that kind of thing and everybody has finished telling them, please. You do this for me or you do that for me or you're so lucky. And yes, but sometimes they feel pressure to even sugarcoat stuff.
Yeah, because also if you tell somebody now you're going to Canada, next thing you know the person is texting you, things are hard. Please send me. And there's some people that I don't know whether it's pride or like they can't, because people are now saying, oh, send me money, boss, Oga, they cannot now tell you, oh, I'm struggling. Or like me personally, I will tell you, sorry, I don't know where the money tree is. Maybe you should come and plant it because there's no money.
Because someone actually asked me if I could help with school fees money. I was like, I was so scared because that was the first time I ever heard something as big as that. But the thing is, I honestly really can't. But I'm like,
could. Yeah. It's not myself I'm helping.
Yeah, I'm like, wow. Is that how? It's just a lot.
I think it was somebody Texted, it was like, these people that is once in a while, people will talk, they're like, how far, how is you, how is family, how is your brother, how is your sister? Person I said telling me, oh, things are hard. I say, I just stop talking. I say, because I don't even want to, because this is a close person. I don't want to start any rude conversation, but I don't have
the honest truth is, things are hard for everybody. It's not because somebody in Canada that things will not be hard. Things will always be hard. It might not even be finances. It might be life, self, or maybe school or something. Something's always hard. That's how it is.
And she tells me a lot of story about what after she visited Nigeria, she tells me what you guys go through here. Yeah, we might not go through the same thing at the same level, but every beans has his own stone. If I tell my guy now, like, bro, I didn't go UK, right? And in the next 3 months, I don't have anything doing. How do I feel like, bro, I don't come up for your level?
You should go cut it.
I have to take something. I have to go into the Gucci store. I will wear jackets for free and act like,
why I think it is a facade is there's a certain level of expectation that we create on people when they leave. Like, we almost make it seem as if once they leave Nigeria, there's like $10 million waiting for them to start.
There's a three they are going to apply.
Like there's a lot
You have to build that life again, not from scratch. So I mean, it's also our fault. That we created that expectation.
So now my own is since that is here, since that expectation and everything is here, what do? You continue to act like, oh, I'm not. You see where the faking it you make it come in? Like you
No, the truth is,
it.
I think it's
It doesn't mean that you're not going to hustle. It doesn't mean that you're not working. But for the meantime,
I think where I have a problem is who are you faking it for? Why are you trying
Talk
to?
to me.
You guys just talk about expectations and society right now. Of course, they are doing it for those same people.
If you expect me to fly and I don't want to fly, that's your problem.
Thank you, darling.
You agree to the society thing, people expecting people to do so. So if there are expectations on you and you do not have the outcome that they need,
if it's people that are not even your family is okay, but is your main people don't go?
Now the question is,
Then that's where you have to make them understand because it's not easy anywhere. If you live in the
but I think
that's where you begin to have problems.
We should not also like stay in the bubble that it's only people that are trying to get a better life that are living in the country. There are some people living in the country that they are good. They just want security.
I agree with that.
They are okay to be die.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
Because there's so many things. There's safety, there's experience,
there's
some studies, a lot of
like
things.
me now. If I get citizenship, I might go away. I might go somewhere else just because, not even because of like, oh, Canada is bad. Just, some people like moving.
Yeah, that's security and the fact that the knowledge that you have an option. That's the difference.
And well, a traveler is wiser. Is always wiser. Yeah. Somebody that's seen different things.
Because there's experience I have now that if I only stayed in Nigeria, it's not even as if, oh, maybe Nigeria is bad and that's if I only stayed here in Canada, I would think this did not matter. Like maybe I was born and I was raised here. But now that I have different I know how things work here, I know how things are here. I can't explain it to you and you understand the way I understand it in my own knowledge and all that. So
and then also when I feel like honestly, if you have the opportunity, everybody should travel. Yeah, move somewhere. Because when you can even
at least go to Togo, go to Niger, not even far. Go somewhere else
when
and
you stick in your bubble, like in your Nigeria, your comfort, your space. It's just there's nothing wrong if you're gonna you're gonna live and die there. But it's always nicer to see, oh, okay, over here they do something a bit different. Maybe this works better. Then you come back and say, oh, well, I integrate what I saw in so into my life, and you're better for it. And you also have the experience, and you honestly have bragging rights. I went somewhere. I've been here and here, because everybody wants to, oh, I've been this place. I went on holidays. So I feel like even if it's not even outside the country, if you've been in Abuja for a while, as in you've only been living in Abuja for your whole life, maybe try, I don't know, Kaduna, try Port Harcourt, try another place.
Because I'm so happy that when we were in Nigeria, we traveled to Lagos to see how it is, because staying in only Abuja, and we also but that was not good. We also went to our hometown and saw different things, had different things. And not just in one particular place for the whole of your life.
Because also when like these debates now, I don't know if any of these people have left the country. So
I think this
opinions,
guy said yes.
I don't know.
Was it somebody said?
So like their opinions of outside can only be what I heard, what I've seen, what
and even
I've
the way you
heard.
heard it might not be the way your brain has made it out to seem. You might have heard something else, but your brain said, "Oh, this is what happened." A different view.
So like some people here that say, "Oh, it's better to stay." What if they move? They might change their opinion.
Yeah.
They might keep their opinion. It's just that you're still in Nigeria. The only thing you've heard is what people have said, and nobody would. I don't know. Let me not say nobody, but hardly anybody would say the full story. Hardly anybody will tell you the full experience. And even when they tell you, everybody has their own way of mind, their own mindset.
Yeah.
So I would only accept it and twist it up in my brain how I feel like it should be. I might not accept it fully. I might, skip some parts of the story. I might turn your good experience into a bad experience in my mind. That kind of thing. So it's like experience is honestly the best teacher.
Yeah. Even if someone traveled maybe to stay here in Canada for 1 month, I've stayed here for over a year, so we're going to have different. And maybe the person stayed in New Brunswick or the person stayed in BC. It's going to be different from my own experience with me that I stayed in another place. So all those kind of different things. Just go do your own thing and see how it goes.
Don't agree. I feel a lot of people who migrate from Nigeria abroad, they have this kind of also mentality of going there to work. So when people work and they make a few money, basic things are accessible and available to them, which they do not have over here. And it seems like they have achieved luxury, which this thing is not actually luxury, it's just basic things, which they never had over here. So it now seems like, oh, they are flaunting, they are showing up. Well, those basic things, but because we are here, these basic things seems luxurious to us.
Personally, I think they're not sure.
Let me just say something. Even that thing, the way it is to have, let me say, an iPhone in Nigeria is extremely different from it is here.
Yeah.
If you have iPhone in Nigeria, everybody be hating you. Hey, you have so.
Or
yeah,
like when you hold iPhone, it says like, oh, you have money. Yeah, if you have iPhone,
you can have the latest one. It's like, oh, the person sitting next to you on the bus has the same iPhone that you have, even has a higher one. It's not anything.
Like even the type of phone you have is not even anybody's business.
Yeah.
If you have Android, shaking up. If you have iPhone, all dry. Nobody really cares. But like in Nigeria, it's a kind of status.
Yeah, that you'll be flaunting iPhone or be showing everybody now. It's not only everybody will not be feeling your.
So like when you like maybe you're here and you like take a mirror selfie with iPhone 15. Back in Nigeria, it's similar. She don't blow. But here it's like.
Yeah, it's like.
I just bought the.
Every other person has it. It's even different when you don't have iPhone. Okay. How many people have Samsung? It's different when you don't have. iPhone is like majority of.
It's like iPhone is like the standard.
Like, what most people.
The one difference is when people
born.
don't have Android.
Yeah.
And most of them using Android are like. I don't know. No, I won't say that's good.
It was even when I came in that a lot of these phones, those Android phones that we have, some of them they don't carry this. The carriers here don't recognize those phones, so you can't even use those phones and have service here. So
well, not all of them also.
Yeah, some of them you can't even use it here in Canada. You have to buy an iPhone or a Samsung or there's one other, I think it's Google Pixels or I don't know, something else that you have to have. So yeah, I think Motorola. I don't even know.
Motorola.
I don't know what the other one is.
Now I know it's not everybody that makes it when they travel. True. But in terms of, for example, the level of stress that you face in Nigeria, yes, I'm of the opinion that you have to stay in Nigeria for some certain reasons. But let's be real with ourselves. Those guys over there have built a structure to minimize a certain level of stress that even for a migrant who doesn't really have money, he can still enjoy some interesting benefits over there, which he won't be able to access over here. Yeah. So with that, at least foundationally, that
you have not done tax before.
You do tax.
You do tax.
The tax there.
Even upon the tax, they are still like, okay, let's use this example. Like when you're paid, they will take away money. You will have to even calculate that as in your budget, that they're going to take away money for tax. But see now here, we get, every time we go to the grocery store, we buy fruits. In Nigeria, if you're buying fruits, as in, you know these fruits like strawberry, cherry, your heart is dividing into two. Because the amount of this thing you're paying for that fruit, you better use and go and buy curry. But here, it's just like, oh, okay, groceries, fruits, vegetables, this thing, and it's like, it's quite the luxury to have cherries, have strawberries daily in your house in Nigeria. But it's not here.
Even that tax
upon taxes, as in upon minimum wage or any minimum wage, you're still better off.
Yeah. Even another thing is also the minimum wage in Nigeria. I think it's still 30,000 naira. That cannot suffice for anyone. But the minimum wage here was even increased a few months ago, so that at least the person earning the least can survive, can buy the basic necessities they need. The tax is included because healthcare is free. All those other things are free, so you have to pay. Then you pay for that, some things that may have been hard that will be easier. So you just
like when you pay taxes and if I get sick today, I'm going to hospital.
Yeah, it might take time.
Because it might take time, but
at
like
least the
wait times, they're a bit
hope.
low. But you know that last I'll go to hospital. In Nigeria, you're thinking, I can't even pay hospital bills. It's like, it's me and debt. But yeah, it's like, okay, I go to hospital, show them my health card, and I'm gone.
Even yesterday, I think we called you just book appointments and
go to
see the doctor, and
come back, and
the doctor will refer you to wherever they are referring you to. You're not paying anything, just show them your card, your health card. That's it.
And these are luxuries.
Yeah. Even the most average person can afford.
Yeah, and
can
upon your taxes. And also, like, the government is a bit more considerate here, because with inflation they increase minimum wage. Nigeria, we've had the same minimum wage for how many years? And the minimum wage cannot even feed nobody. Is it 30,000?
How can minimum wage be 30,000? Not the rest not going to be 50,000. What kind of thing is that? Nigeria is funny, honestly.
You work for it. No, you do work for it. You work. The point is that you're going to be doing something, right? So long as I have income coming, I don't care about the tax. No pay, no problem. Let me just have the income flowing in.
They're not even allowing you to work. It's not possible.
So the truth is, not everybody that wants to be like a billionaire or a rich person.
Some
people just want to experience a sense of a good quality life.
The only reason I have not migrated is because I don't have the
How
resources.
did you run outside?
If I have the funds there, if I have the funds. See, if I get that money today, and I hear that everything can be sorted out from now till, say, this time next week, I'm gone. I'm gone. I will go.
I've checked out every available option, and I'm just saying, okay, I'm not brilliant here to work with it. That's why I'm still trying to.
I'm telling you, seriously.
But honestly, if I get maybe a loan or anything, I wish Pampay can just approve.
Pampay.
I've seen so many jokes about Pampay. If anybody understands this Pampay, it's like, because I've never used it before, and I don't.
Pampay is like easy borrowing. It's like if you need 500 naira now, you borrow 500 naira
and you pay that.
Yeah.
So it's like credit card.
Oh, it's like a credit card, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you don't really need to go through the process of loan, just for small money. Just that people don't pay. I don't know if Pampay is. I don't know.
This Pampay agency that your Pampay. Okay, I was like, I could not understand. Because everybody in the comment section will be laughing. I'm like, I can't understand this, but it looks like something that's very funny. Okay.
I will just apply and.
No, my own has not gotten to that level. I don't want to be through Pampay.
No, I'm not saying, but they don't have the facilities for that, for the amount of money.
Yeah, but for real.
I'm just here physically, but mentally, I've checked out. I'm out. It's just my body.
You know the vibes. Check back.
Can the disagreeers please step forward?
I disagree because.
Yeah,
see, migrating from city to city, let's not even leave country to another country, is a lot. And people don't think about that aspect. They just feel, if I have the money, I'll leave. Sorry, I'm not trying to diss you guys. Though.
I don't even care.
Well, to be honest, it's a lot of preparation to move yourself.
Yes, I'm prepared.
Me too. I'm ready. You don't even know how. Listen, I think people are different. Me, I am very much prepared. I think all these things you are saying, a lot of preparation. It takes all this. I am ready. I know. Even here that I'm preparing. Like surviving in this country alone is a lot for me. So I'll choose my own a lot, and I pick that one. So what's that? I have friends.
Why does she seem like life has dealt with her?
She feels like life has, and she's really over it.
Maybe there's a bit. It's kind of a lot.
But at least they're giving me one or two things to expect and things that will suck when I go there. I know, I've heard all of them. And for me to hear all of these things, and I'm much ready to go. I think I'm mentally ready.
In life, we don't always meet success in everything we try. Sometimes we stumble, we fall. So if you try to go there and you see it's not going, we can always come back.
I believe there's something called the right place, the right time. So that's why I'm still here. It's not yet the right time.
Step forward if you agree with the prompt. If you are offered citizenship to any country of your choice, will you relocate?
I just realized, I actually will not relocate if I have citizenship. Because what we're here is not because of citizenship. I won't just know I have that choice. You understand? If I have the passport, I will not really. I may not. Okay, let me not say I will not. I may not relocate. I may use that and be going to other countries and experience other things.
Oh no, I will.
It's not like I may not relocate immediately, but I would still maybe go to the country. But I'll use that. I have the tickets to go to other places.
What I might even do is maybe stay there small.
I don't want to just see the environment and see everything. If I like it,
if I want to stay there.
Any small breeze, I'll just fly back. Any
But
small cold breeze.
I would for a little bit.
Yeah. South Canada agency will just go and watch this video and see.
Over the first 3 decades of my life in this country, and I'm given the opportunity to a country of my choice.
So
choice.
Emphasis.
Bruh. I'm sorry for everything I've said. I might not align with this area. I am leaving.
Imagine having the gold being served in a platter. What's that again?
I think you really want to. She wants to go to the Roman Empire. Because you can see herself like a princess.
You guys, I'm gone. I was so good. Right now, I'm gone. Should I? Are we leaving now? Where's the boss?
I think what surprising me the most is the lady that has the blonde hair. Her excitement towards JAPA is interesting to watch, to see, because you've stayed on a section for so long that you probably feel that's the most logical thing to do. So seeing that kind of enthusiasm, it makes me feel, why don't I have this type of spirit to JAPA? Truth, I don't.
You don't know what
I think I get what he's saying, because honestly, I don't feel I'll be as she seems like you just give her,
she said she has a lot of friends that have gone, so she has thought it, and she's like, okay, this is for me. This is what I'm going to do.
Whether it makes sense or not, I must just leave.
So right now, she just came here to come here. She just came here to tell you her own.
Yeah.
She didn't even come here to change her mind.
At
her
all.
mind cannot be changed.
Her mind is
and I support it.
My dear, I'm telling you,
my money is whatever it is.
You have me.
No, it means that we need like a blue passport.
No visa, no anything. Because now, I was like, yeah, in Canada, for us to go to even US, bordering US, you still have to have visa. It's like
that's if you don't have citizenship. Before somebody will say Canadian, even people that are Canadian.
Oh yeah. If you don't have citizenship, us now as we have Nigerian citizenship, we still have to have visa to go to US. Even some African countries, I'm sure that even Seychelles, you have to have visa to go to. It doesn't. Our Nigerian passport is so weak. It's so weak.
It's not even fine. The color, I don't know why they chose that color. Like
I
they
feel
the final color of green. I don't know why
but
they
they
chose
made it
that
finer
color.
than it was.
Oh yeah,
in previous years. They made it better. I don't mind the green. I don't understand why
Oh
it's so
well,
weak.
me personally, I don't like green.
Is it blue? I don't even like that blue either.
I don't like.
I don't like any passport color. They're all very boring.
Honestly, black might be good. I think I like blue. I like Canadian passport. I like the color dark blue. I don't like green as a color ever.
You know, because you noticed and that's what.
No. As in the color green. You won't see me carry my hand and choose something green. I hate green so much. It's an ugly color.
It's a mistake. They give it to Nigeria because of green.
I want to first use that citizenship to go on vacations to some countries that don't need visa.
Candidates agree, please step forward.
That's an extremely.
It's not just Nigerians that even migrated. There are people from different. People from different countries coming here. It's not like only Nigeria, because they have seen different things that they don't really like in their country.
How do we think? But I personally, I don't have anything I'm building. I want to go.
Yeah, citizenship, apart from opportunities to travel, what else?
For me, that's basically it.
I need to come to Africa.
Citizenship. I think
I saw this video where people like Canadians, they were complaining that the immigrants they are bringing, we all bring them when they get the citizenship or when they have all the provisions in place for them to be able to come back to Canada. Same it is 82 minutes.
This is a live video. Yes, you didn't know. Okay, it's connected again.
That's my point.
Should I show your face?
I feel we are trying to get out there. Fine, it's not around right now. But two things. One, a group of people to stay back and build it. Who at the end of the day are going to profit of it. When all of you guys come back.
You see, stay back and build. If you see how other people build their own, you come back and build. It's like stay back and some people don't even know how to build. Like stay back the build. There's a lot of things that they need to add to this conversation. It's not. Someone in the comments was saying that they wish they said it from maybe studies or statistics or something, not just from whatever your mind thinks. And I feel that's very true. Like that, especially that billionaire question. I wish they brought up like statistics of those that haven't and those that have.
In a very short period.
So if someone else does not want to JAPA, I mean, we need Bob the builders. They can stay and build. But would I change my mind? No, I'm still going to go. I mean, I am going.
The truth remains, home is home. Nobody's going to take Nigeria away from me, right? But I can relocate.
Yeah.
Nah, that flex is different.
Don't
this thing, I don't even know. Nigerians are not really supposed to be talking about this much. It's the people are supposed to talking is Indians. Indians that if they want to get citizenship here, they would deny their Indian citizenship. If that one was what was happening in Nigeria, I would be scared because I don't really I don't really want to deny my citizenship. But if I'm to choose the better one, then that might be where it's like that kind of thing. But since you can have dual citizenship and you still be a Nigerian, can go back to Nigeria whenever you want. Relocate.
I don't know, just spend maybe 3-5 years. Let me just say 5 years. After that,
you go back to Nigeria if you want to go back. End of story.
You don't want, if you want to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But when you are beauty, people who have come back will still get 11 over you.
No.
You think so?
No.
This is not America, please.
No.
Who is going back to it's all about legacy at the end of the day. And yes, you can actually build a legacy when you JAPA, which is very true. But if at all I'm going to build any legacy at all, I'd rather build a Nigerian legacy within Nigerian. So let me give you an example. See Burna Boy. Or he's going for the Grammys, he's ending he has all the opportunity to JAPA.
That's a bad example.
But let's look at it, he's
He didn't make it. He didn't know that he was spent sometimes. With years in UK.
Even if you benefited from that, the truth is that he came back here
when he had made it.
What's
all this legacy people keep saying. Every time legacy. Who are you?
I think
And
when
what
you get
are you?
older, you start having.
I don't know what all this legacy things
Me,
is.
I don't actually really care about legacy, but I can envision when somebody's getting older and they're going to die.
That's
You want to
what
leave something behind.
But
to
all this
remember
legacy
yourself.
talk is like, bro, that's how somebody say, I must have a boy for legacy. Please, retire that thing. You're not like, I don't know who you are or what name you carry that you must continue it. You're random Daniela
It might
David.
not really be a boy, it might be a business.
Like I'm saying, like, I don't know why legacy is what is doing people. I don't know, maybe me, I think is what should even be doing you now is, can you afford to eat? And can you afford to live in a house?
Yeah.
Can you afford to just live?
Before you legacy is
when
in that the same Maslow's hierarchy of needs I was talking about. All that self-esteem and self-fulfillment is at the top. Those ones are very necessary, but that's after you have had your physiological, you've had your safety, your community. Those remaining things are
when you have settled every aspect of your life and you're now good. Maybe you have a good business or you have a good something, and then you can now start talking about, okay, I need to leave my legacy.
I think
when
those
you
people in
can't
Palestine, they are thinking about legacy. They are trying to survive. Say legacy.
you
So people in
can't
Nigeria
eat
also
food.
try to survive too. Say
Yeah,
legacy. How does somebody that is dead have legacy or build legacy?
The thing is that he wasn't even here. That's the point I want to make. I want to go there first. Let me go there and see that, okay, I have to now start going, but I want to go there first. You don't know if I'm going to visit like Buttercup. You don't know if my own is going to be different from him.
For me, I think that maybe because I've been to like quite a number of places and I know I work to a large extent. It's not. There's a joy that comes with me coming back to Nigeria.
Good luck.
That joy ends when I land at the there's like a joy that
Who says that you cannot be citizens to three two you can be
no, but you have to
passport carrier
relocate,
to
bro.
So I mean
I've enjoyed
just want to use that passport to explore.
That's the truth. But let me be honest with you. I can't stay for a long point where my body starts getting comfortable with it. It will never get comfortable.
Because you can't shout up NEPA over there.
No. I think, like I said,
like
I
to
felt
NEPA is
uncomfortable.
exhilarating. It's quite nice. I mean, try it. Just try it.
I feel uncomfortable when I wear someone else's shirt to post with. I rather have my own shirt.
That analogy does not even. I don't even know why he's still using that analogy. That analogy does say don't feel comfortable. Don't wear somebody else's shirt. It doesn't mean you can't go to another country.
He said it in the beginning.
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, you what? You know, when somebody's trying to like maybe this person googled proverbs, like a group of maybe African proverbs, and they're not integrating it into sentences is no, or when you learn a new word in the dictionary. That's what this guy is saying. He will be putting useless analogies that are not making any sense anyway. You wear somebody's shirt and you like it and you start wearing
that means I can't travel. What kind of English is that?
Like I should think before he talks. No.
Okay, so I think that's the end of it. There was a lot said and a lot that needed to be said. I really like the comment section, honestly. There's so many things I learned. But yeah, I think that's the end of this video. Yeah, I mean, I might have more lives. Lives are not easy to set up, but then, yeah. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comment section. For like reference, I'm still here and replying to comments as I'm here. So, yeah. You can, I'll just wait for maybe an extra 5 minutes, and after that,
You wait for an extra 5.
yeah, just if there's any questions,
Please.
I will. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I said she waits for another 5 minutes. How did you even do this thing? I think I'm the only one in this.